Hi guys, so you can see my nose is too red. It's red, yeah. I was crying. I was, yeah. So guys, I know I feel like I'm kind of maybe asking the same question as I was asking earlier. I guess the earlier question was more about what's going on. You know, are we still on schedule for Trump going down, or is it going to happen after the elections? So I just want to ask this specific question. I'm going to ask from spirits if you can answer questions, because we're all pretty, I don't say we're desperate, but we want to we want things to happen sooner rather than later. No offense, no rush, but it's getting difficult. So this is what I want to know. Let me just ask the question again. I feel like I just asked what I need to know. Okay, so tell me, is Mueller, will these indictments of the big people like Mitch McConnell, Paul Ryan, and so forth, and then also Don Jr. and such, will these happen before the midterms by September 1st? Will they happen between September 1st and the midterms, or will they happen after the midterms? Okay. So guys, the image I got right away, it was like, if because I imagined this like invisible timeline, and as I move, begin to move the timeline, we are today, very end of August, like it's almost like the next day or in the next couple of days is a huge explosion. So I think based on this, that it's still on schedule for happening very soon, okay? So let me ask, okay, so is there a way that this could be postponed? Is this going to be postponed? Okay. Yeah, okay, so it's showing, guys, it's telling me again, and like I said, I guess I could be wrong, but it's been saying this pretty quick. I guess we'll find out very soon, shortly in the next few days, okay? It showed again that from their perspective, it's going to happen now, because they're seeing that if they don't move now, they're not going to, it's a dangerous situation, okay, from their perspective. So it's not just about Trump, but everything that we're not seeing, things happening behind the scenes and attacks on our infrastructure and so forth, right? In the sense of like, they're seeing the attacks of the election especially happening. And Trump does not want to talk about it because, guys, let's get real. They want the Russian help for the election. That's why they're not doing anything now. They don't want to do anything now. So this is it, guys, okay? It's showing, like, again, it's like a giant explosion, and then things kind of fade. And I try to see it going forward, and it's like, okay, what if they don't do, what if it doesn't become public, they don't do anything? Then they lose the momentum. It's showing that from the perspective of Mueller and the good people, the attack has to happen now. Attack meaning the truth being revealed, because if it's not revealed, then it loses momentum. And like I said, from their perspective, they can't waste the time anymore. Not that they're wasting time, but they feel like there's an enormous sense of urgency here. It's a very serious situation. So guys, yes, I would vote for yes, okay? In other words, it looks like it's on schedule, even though we're not seeing it yet, okay? Like I said, I feel like there's a reason why they're moving now, okay? And it has to do with stuff that's going on behind the scenes that we are not aware of. It's quite dangerous, okay? So that's that. Okay, I have a question. So the question that I'm gonna ask is of spirits, I guess, okay? Universe, spirits, is how can we keep going, in the sense that how can we keep hopeful if we know that, I feel like in a way, I see it clearly, but we're not seeing the evidence as of yet. So how do we deal with this? Okay, by the way, there's a lot of bubble tea. This Vivi bubble tea stores more than ever. I like bubble tea. Anyway, so how can we deal with this? Okay, because it's very difficult. And it's interesting, guys, it's like the metaphor of the going inside the tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. There really is. The light is called pizza. No. Okay. Okay, guys, so crosstown is boring. Okay, I feel like I always make these little films when I'm crossing. It's just because I'm crossing from east to west, so it's a little bit, it's kind of boring in that way. Okay, so let's go. So guys, I didn't film myself, you know, my eyes closed, but I just wanted to say what the message was. It's quite nice. It was that it was shown, I was shown something like a stage, and the curtains, once the curtains are open, you see that what do you call, harmony is restored. Okay, so in that sense, it's telling us that behind us, it's that behind the scenes, and that not just behind the scenes, but that justice, right, and sort of like heavenly order is about to be restored. And it said two things basically. One, that what is happening next is heaven sent in the sense that this is the divine order. This is what is meant to happen, in the sense that there's a lot of work involved in this, a lot of investigations, but it's kind of written in the stars to happen, right? In the sense that there's no need to worry, because it is going to happen. Okay, part one. In part two, it said, let love in. Interesting, right? Let light in. That's what it said, in the sense that how to deal with this, not knowing right now, the best way to do it is to give thanks, to say thank you for the restoration of divine order, right? And on earth, thank you for justice happening. Thank you for truth emerging, that truth may emerge, and that we are not afraid, because everything that is not in divine order is not going to last. So in the sense, what it said is that Trump and those people are pushing for an artificial version of truth, and that never lasts. So it's going to fall no matter what, A. And then B, if we have to pray, or if when we feel like nothing is happening, the thing to do really is to just say, like I said, give thanks and trust that the divine order, that everything is going to happen in exactly the way it has to happen, and that he will remove, and all the bullshit is going to be removed as well. Okay, so that's that, guys. Okay, because like I said, it's almost like they're trying to hold on to something that is so fake. They can't do it anymore. It's over. Okay, it's just that justice is working behind the scenes, and Mueller has not shown his hand yet, and it's going to happen very soon.